What's going on? Welcome to Body to Beat Global News. This is your boy, Boss Man Blake. I'm in the building, man. Today we're going to be talking about the missing 24-year-old woman from San Diego, but she went missing in Texas. Let's take a look at this news clip to get started.
Down to the urgent search for a missing woman. It's been more than a week since 24-year-old Felicia Johnson disappeared.
Her family says that she was last seen at CoverGirl's nightclub near the Beltway and 290 in Northwest Houston, and they believe she could be in danger. KPRC2's Rochelle Turner is live at Bear Creek Park, an area that volunteers have searched. Rochelle?
Christine, this morning, volunteers used search dogs to look around this area behind me. This is Eldridge Parkway. But today I spoke to Felicia's father, and he says he now has the FBI involved.
My daughter, I love you, and I'm just praying for her safe return.
Kevin Johnson says the past few days have been a nightmare. He flew from California to search for his daughter, Felicia.
Empty, helpless, angry, impatient, just waiting for answers.
The 24-year-old celebrated a birthday earlier this month and was last seen at the CoverGirl's nightclub on West Little York Road. Johnson says his daughter tried getting a job at the nightclub and was turned down. He says she got into a car with a man and no one has heard from her. Johnson went to the nightclub to speak to the manager, but was told to leave.
I think they have something to do with it. I think they have some kind of arrangement with these men to abduct these girls that come from out of state.
Johnson hired a private investigator, and family members found Felicia's phone covered in blood on Eldridge Parkway near Bear Creek Park, just minutes away from the nightclub.
I think it could have been from her fingernail or something from a struggle or something like that.
Texas EquiSearch even spent the morning searching where Felicia's phone was discovered. Kevin says he's trying to stay strong and prays his daughter is found safe.
I just need some kind of information about something.
And Kevin tells us that his daughter was an inspiring model and she loved hair. If you know anything about this case or know where Felicia may be, you're asked to call Houston Police. Reporting live, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.
So as you heard, we have another black woman missing. Now, this case struck a nerve for me for several reasons. One, she went to apply for a job. She called an Uber. Uber was late. Somebody from the hotel, or excuse me, should I say nightclub? It looked like a damn hotel to me. And the father said it was a regular, a VIP. How did he know that? Maybe he just did a little investigating of his own. But they gave him a ride, gave her a ride. Never seen her again. Now I'm gonna play another clip in just a second. First, I just want to go over some facts with you guys. Now remember, she lives in San Diego. The fact that she's actually trying to get a job at CoverGirl's nightclub, gentleman club, she wanted to be a dancer. To me, that means she was planning on moving to Houston, Texas. Well, it was said that she was visiting family. But if you're trying to get a job there, to me, that means like you're moving there. Now, Felicia, she don't have a car. So I'm assuming maybe she called an Uber up to the nightclub.
So a gentleman here at the club offered to give her a ride to where she needed to go. Felicia has not been seen since. No cell phone activity, no credit card activity, no social media activity. She has absolutely just vanished off the face of the earth. The family was able to get the last ping of the location of where she was with the cell phone. That cell phone was found discarded on the side of the road at Bear Creek Park. On the side of the road right there at Bear Creek Park, and the phone was covered in blood.
Now, where they found the phone, about 4 miles away from that hotel. Excuse me, the nightclub. It looks like a hotel to me. Of course, that sends off red flags. Now, the police didn't find this. He hired a private detective, and they found it. That bothers me. Why do it take for black parents to put in more work than law enforcement to get the ball rolling? Think I'm playing?
And law enforcement needs to do a better job of taking this case a lot more serious than they have. Once we found that cell phone covered in blood, law enforcement still took their time getting involved with the family. And then we were able to speak with law enforcement, myself in particular. Then they began to make some moves and get busy.
They have surveillance footage of Felicia getting inside the car with the young man. They even have surveillance footage of the guy. As you heard, it took for them to get the ball rolling. Law enforcement didn't seem to care to make a move as hastily as they would do for a white woman. We see that happen every day. I'm not a racist, not by a long shot. Y'all know me. But the case has reached media outlets, mainstream media outlets, and that's the reason I'm pushing for it. The father went and spoke to the nightclub, or tried to speak with, management of the nightclub to see what was going on, to see what they knew. They told him to leave. Why? Now you have become a suspect. Whoever is in charge. Now the owner, the news outlet in Houston, reached out to this nightclub, tried to reach out to the owner. They told the news outlet he's never coming to the club and he has no way for you to contact him. Let that sizzle in your spirit. So they tried to reach out to the manager. The manager stated, or they stated for the manager, he's not taking phone calls. What are you hiding from? So it sounds like Felicia's father is on to something. Now we know there's a lot of organ harvesting, sex trafficking that's going on all over the world. So I think he's definitely on to something. The last thing is the father had to get FBI involved. They would have not gotten involved if he wouldn't have said anything. Law enforcement got to do a better job. They have to do a better job in reacting a lot faster than what they're doing. It's plain and simple. Anybody who have any information, call 281-309-9500. You got to help find Felicia, people. Just imagine if this was your child. You would want some help too, wouldn't you? Pretty sure you would. Don't sit back and be like, I'm not saying anything. It's against the code. Is it against the code when it's your child? Pretty sure it's not. But my main suspect right now, or suspects, is that nightclub, Cover Girls, Houston, Texas. Remember I stated that they found her cell phone about 4 miles away. So I want to thank you all for tuning in, watching the video. Share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you for tuning in. This has been By the Beat Global News.